Mr. President, I speak tonight regarding the private arbitrator's decision finding that the Douglas County Federation of Teachers does not owe the remaining $82,000 in arrears for reimbursement to the district associated with the salaries and public pension benefits paid by the district for union leaders. I do find remarkable that the media continues dutifully to parrot the line without any rudimentary fact-checking whatsoever, that part of union leaders' time was spent, quote, conducting training, end quote, of district personnel. We know that the union collected nearly $1.3 million in dues each year from the paychecks of our teachers. And we know that IRS filings by the union show they spent a paltry $4,900 on teacher professional development in our district as late as 2010, a number I have repeatedly discussed and the union has never denied. Indeed, of course, we have no evidence that any time was spent by union leaders, quote, training teachers, end quote. Our superintendent, who is committed to a culture of integrity in this district, properly found that practice unacceptable and improper. That's why she asked for a modicum of accountability and some degree of oversight, commensurate with the taxpayer's investment and consistent with the district's contractual rights. But we put the union on notice that what I and others on this board viewed as fundamentally corrupt payments that were not dedicated to a public purpose, payments that created a profound conflict of interest arising from the districts paying the very salaries for the very union leaders who were seated on the other side of the table purporting to negotiate on behalf of teachers, and payments that had the look and feel of protection money. In every previous year, as we've discussed many times, even here earlier tonight, this school district has been forced to divert hundreds of thousands of dollars away from the classroom instead of paying the high dollar salaries of union executives and a host of other union expenses. We ought to be focusing on restoring our focus on the classroom, both financially and pedagogically. We have a fiduciary responsibility to ask, should it stop permanently? Do we want to have a never-ending conversation with the union every year about paying their salaries? Or should we just put a stop to it once and for all in November? I suggest that we consider at the next meeting ballot language that would prohibit the district from ever funding, with taxpayer dollars, union salaries and public pension benefits going forward.
The teachers are the union.
And the union is the teachers. And we're just a group of people who just want to teach.
I've never really understood this current hate for unions.
If they say the union is evil, they're saying the teachers are evil, because we are the union.
I don't understand why the board has such a problem with the teachers. The teachers are the union. This district has been nationally recognized for a long time with how collaborative the union and the district leadership has been. For a long time. There's a lot of things that both the district and the union found mutually beneficial. This is not a union that stands in the way of reforms.
Well, this union has a history of 40 years of working very positively with every board that's ever been in place.
And so it makes no sense if they say that they are supporting the teachers.
I don't even know why they're picking a fight with the union in the first place. The union has always peacefully gotten along with the administration and represented teachers fairly.
I feel like Douglas County Schools is really successful, and especially successful with the collaboration between the union and the district, and that we were a model nationwide for what people were doing. So I don't understand why you want to tear that apart.
Douglas County Federation of Teachers and the district, going back decades, have a history of collaboration. It's about one group having all the power, and that power is not in the teachers' hands.
Union doesn't hurt us. It makes us stronger. We want to work together with you, but right now we feel that you are doing all the talking and none of the listening.
You know, we want to be a part of pay for performance. There's a lot of very forward-thinking things our union has done, and suddenly, all of a sudden with this board, that relationship is to be thrown away. And I don't understand how that can be anything other than a political agenda.
I think we need to stop trying to fight something that's not a problem, for instance, the union.